Hey there, today I'm going to walk through using prepay in single ops. So one thing I do want to note before we get started is it's really important that you will set up your account for prepay if you are using QuickBooks. There are some steps there that you need to do in your QuickBooks account before the prepay functionality will have everything synced correctly. But once you've done that, you can go ahead and start enabling prepay on jobs and single ops. I've gone ahead and created a proposal here, which we'll use as our example today. The first thing to note is that prepay will only be available on recurring jobs and single ops. Prepay is supported on all recurring job types. I've just created a weekly recurring maintenance job. When we scroll all the way down to the bottom left of our proposal edit screen, we will see the prepay option. I'll go ahead and enable it now. If you do offer a prepaid discount on your prepays, you can go ahead and apply that here as well. So you can do a flat amount, which would be like a $10 prepaid discount, or you can make that a percentage. Today, I'm going to leave this at a 10% prepaid discount and go ahead and update and close. Once that's been added to the proposal, your customer will see this on their proposal document when you send that out. The prepay option will be visible down in the total section. If you do have a prepaid discount, then you will see that here. Once your customer accepts the proposal, then they will be notified that they can prepay. If you have single ops payment set up, they could go ahead and be prompted to make that prepayment right from here with their credit card or ACH. Alternatively, you can take a prepayment internally if it's like a check or a cash once that has been accepted. So when we look at our accepted jobs, we can see prepay is enabled here. And we can see a prepay option to go ahead and accept that prepayment internally. So we'll go ahead and mark this as prepaid via check and submit that payment. Now, when that prepayment is taken, whether from your customer on the proposal page or internally by a user, this will prompt a sales receipt to sync over to QuickBooks. This sales receipt will track and give you a log of that revenue that you've received without actually sending any invoices over to QuickBooks. Now, it may take a couple of minutes for us to see this, but we'll go ahead and refresh and check in if I see that on my end yet. Not quite yet. While we wait for that sales receipt to sync over to QuickBooks, I do want to show how the prepayment will be applied to invoices. So what you can see, we'll go ahead and go to the calendar. Again, once that prepayment has been taken, that prepayment amount has not been applied to any invoices, but this will be automatically applied upon completion. So if we go to our calendar and we see our job here, if this is one individual visit on the job, as the visit is marked as completed, you will see that the deposit amount, it says deposit, but really it's that prepay amount. And the amount that prepaid will get deducted to pay whatever outstanding invoice you have here. So once we hit complete, then that invoice for this visit will be marked as paid using that prepayment amount. And so we can see now that that's been paid already. I'm going to see if that has loaded. Yep, here we go. So now we can see here, we have that sales receipt, which sent over initially when the prepayment was taken. And then now that we have, marked one job as completed and we've applied that prepayment amount, we can see that the credit memo associated the payment. So we have the payment amount here, we have the credit memo here, and then we have the sales receipt less that payment. So this is what it would look like in QuickBooks. And again, as work gets done for this job, that prepayment amount essentially will be, that prepayment amount will just be kind of taken down. And the reason that this is really helpful as well is, if you add services in the future, or if you have to change an invoice or anything like that, you're just going to be marking those invoices as paid as they take place. And then here we can see, I think it was number 9, we can see this one has been marked as paid. And yeah, that's how you use prepays and single apps. Thanks so much.